Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I have a really cool scarf in really awesome colors, and we're going to keep it simple today so that you can do this even if you're a beginner. So if you want to see how you can make this all by yourself, and if you want to see the wool that I used, make sure to stay tuned. Okay, so here is our neon pop out of alpaca wool, and here we have 6mm hook or needle, 100 grams this time, and let's see on the back we have 75% acrylic, 15% wool, and 10% alpaca. Looks really good. The colors are really nice, very neon definitely. So let's get started right away, and I'm gonna get started from the middle, and I'm using a 6mm needle just like they recommended. So let's start with a couple of chains as always. So you can definitely see on here that the thickness is not the same throughout the entire spool, so we have thicker and thinner parts, but this should make it more interesting. So I'm doing 100 to 120 centimeters of chains. So that's about a yard or a bit over a yard. Okay, so I'm doubling it here just to make it easier, and I have 60 centimeters, which means 120 total. So let's continue now. Okay, so my hook is in here, and all I want now is to prevent any twists or knots. So just make sure, even though the wool is weird, you find everything and fix it. Then we go in, and we have both ends here, and we're just doing a slip stitch to connect it. And now that we have a ring, we're gonna do 2 chains for the height, and then we're gonna do a yarn over into the first chain we have on here, and then we're gonna do a half treble by going through all 3 at the same time. And we'll keep doing half trebles through the entire first round. There we go, super simple. So pretty simple, and let's do the whole thing. Okay, so here you can see that I finished the entire round, and you can see the difference right now, what I talked about. So sometimes it's a lot thinner than other times, but I think it makes it even more interesting, and it doesn't change the structure at all. So it's still easy to work with, but it does have a little effect that maybe we didn't expect at the beginning. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep going like this, and I'm just gonna do a slip stitch here to connect or basically close up this first round. After I do that, I'm doing 2 chains for the height. And now I don't want to go exactly into the stitches themselves, into the half trebles. I actually want to go in between them. So you see here, the V on top is where I want to go through. So it's easy, we're going between them from this point on instead of through the actual half treble crochets. And we're doing the same thing again, and it's going to be super simple, even simpler than the first round. So this way I made the half trebles sit a little bit deeper in here, so we're getting kind of like a different structure than if we were doing them one on top of the other. So yeah, I hope you like the effect, but we're going to keep on going so that you can see the entire scarf when we're done with it. Okay, so you can see what I mean now, and what we're going to do is finish the entire round the same way. Okay, the second round is now done, so I just need to connect to finish it, to kind of close it up. So we're again doing a slip stitch just like always. And then we're again doing 2 chains for the height. And then we're just continuing between the stitches of the second round, just like we did so far. And yeah, then we're going to continue with the pattern. We're still going to be doing the half treble crochets, so it's not going to change from this point on. And I'm going to show you what I have after I'm done. Okay, so here you can see a nice width and a nice size for our loop scarf. So you can see the structure already, and you can see the lovely colors in here. So they're kind of all over the place, but I think it looks really nice and it kind of stands out a little bit. So yeah, it's pretty loose actually in some parts, and then in other parts it's pretty tight. That's because of the thickness that keeps changing. But it's really interesting, and I think it's a little bit different than what we usually do. So now what I want to do is kind of just finish it off, and before I do that, I'm just going to measure really quick to see how wide it is, how wide we got it. So it's 12 to 13 centimeters approximately. And yeah, I have just a little bit left here, as you can see, and it's not enough for an entire round. So I just stopped when I saw that I don't have enough to continue. So let me do one more half treble. And then next, I'm gonna do 1 single crochet, 1 slip stitch after that. And here, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'm gonna pull the thread out, and you see here, a tiny difference is visible, but I think when you wear it, it's gonna be just fine and you're not gonna have anything showing. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit different pattern, I guess, and you can see that it is different because the top section is not as we always do it, but I just thought it might be interesting to have a little bit different structure, a little bit different visual look, and I think it looks pretty nice, especially with the lovely colors. So we have the loop scarf. I'm just kind of going to put it the way it would look like when you wore it. So yeah, here it is, lovely colors, awesome structure, easy instructions, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I hope you're going to try it out yourself. So feel free to let me know in the comment section what you think. You can also shoot us a thumbs up to let us know you like the video, and if you'd like to stay updated with our future videos, feel free to subscribe. Bye!